Okay, so digital security. It's like that recurring nightmare, right? Firewalls, passwords, antivirus, and it never really feels like enough.
Yeah, it can feel like a losing battle sometimes.
Right. But what if instead of building higher walls, we could make the data itself the fortress?
Yeah, that's an interesting concept.
That's what we're diving into today. We're looking at a company that's taking zero trust to a whole new level.
Zero trust, we usually think of that with networks, right?
Hmm.
Never trust, always verify.
Exactly. But these guys, they're applying it to the files themselves. They built their own Linux distribution called KenSai.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
And get this in KenSai, no root access, like at all.
Whoa. To understand why that's such a big deal, we have to remember how important root access is in a traditional Linux system, right? It's the ultimate key, the highest level of permission.
So if someone gets root access,
Game over.
yeah.
Even with other security measures, they could potentially get to anything.
So it's like a bank vault with a secret backdoor that everyone just forgot about.
Exactly, and those backdoors. More common than you'd think.
Right.
Phishing attacks, software vulnerabilities, compromised passwords.
And I'm guessing the consequences of a root compromise are not good.
System-wide data breaches, ransomware attacks. It could be devastating.
Okay, so root access is a problem, sure. But how do you just get rid of it? That's like saying we're building a car but no engine.
Yeah.
Like, how does this KenSai thing even work?
It's a radical approach, and they had to get creative. One of their big innovations is they use something called homomorphic encryption.
You're just using big words to make me feel dumb now.
Fair. But it is really cool technology.
Yeah.
Imagine this, okay. You can use your data, you can edit it, search it, even do calculations on it, but it's still encrypted.
Whoa.
That's what homomorphic encryption lets you do.
Yeah.
So even if someone got their hands on that raw data, it's gibberish, useless.
So it's like, I don't know, one of those safes with the special gloves built in so you can work on what's inside without ever having to open it up to the outside world.
Exactly. And on top of that, they've integrated Web3 technology.
Okay, hold on. Don't lose me now. I know Web3 is a whole thing, but this isn't just about cryptocurrency, is it?
No, you're right. It's about decentralization, user control, distributing the points of control so it's way harder to compromise.
Okay, that makes sense. So you've got this super secure encryption, but then the paper mentioned the files being immutable too, which doesn't sound very user-friendly. How do you edit something that can't be changed?
Right, so that's where KenSai's versioning engine comes in.
Versioning it.
Think of it as a really, really advanced backup system. You edit like normal, but behind the scenes, KenSai is making a secure, tamper-proof record of every single change you make.
Interesting.
So if something goes wrong, you can just roll back to a previous version, like a time machine for your data.
Wow, they really thought of everything. So they've built a system where the data protects itself, even from the OS. But it gets even more interesting. Okay, so we've talked about how this KenSai system, it's like Fort Knox for your data, right? But get this, they're using AI not just to guard the fortress, but to understand what's inside, even while it's still locked up tight.
Yeah, this is where it gets really wild. They're going way beyond traditional security AI. Like, this isn't just flagging malware or weird activity.
So what they taught it to pick up a lockpick, how does AI even help with this kind of encryption?
They actually built their own small language model, an SLM, and it's designed to work within their homomorphically encrypted environment.
Okay, back up a second. An AI that can understand encrypted data, how is that even possible?
It's pretty amazing. They train this SLM on, like, mountains of data, both encrypted and unencrypted. So it can spot these patterns, make connections that humans would never see. Even regular algorithms, they wouldn't be able to do this.
So it's like a security guard who can read through walls or something.
Exactly. This AI can manage those encryption keys, control who gets access. It can even do something called semantic search.
Semantic search. Okay, remind me what that is again.
Imagine like Google search, but for your encrypted data. It's not just looking for keywords. It actually understands the context, the meaning behind the information.
Whoa. So I could search for, say, I don't know, financial risk, and it would find stuff even if those exact words are nowhere in the file.
You got it. It's about insights, not just data points. And get this, it gets even better. This SLM can analyze the tone of the data. Like, is it positive, negative? It can spot potential risks, even assess the writing quality.
Hold on. So this is like an all-seeing data analyst that never actually sees the data.
Hey, that's a great way to put it. And that's why this is such a game changer. Think about it. Imagine getting insights from your most sensitive data, customer info, financial records, whatever it is, without ever putting it at risk.
This is mind-blowing. We're not just talking about protecting data anymore. We're talking about unlocking potential we never even thought possible. If this is the future of data privacy and analysis, what a time to be alive.
Right. It's a whole new world, and it's exciting.
Well, that was an incredible look at the cutting edge of data security. I feel like I need to sit down and process all of this.
Me too.
Huge thanks to our expert for, as always, breaking it all down for us. And to you listening, what did you think? Head over to our website, let us know your thoughts. Until next time, stay curious, stay secure.